how are you? Today I would like to tell you about my third dream about raptures. I saw in my dream, that means smoke covering the sky. I had this dream. I come up with smoke covering the sky as a result of atomic bomb or nuclear bomb between Nato and Russia. I saw millions tons of smoke, dark smoke, covering Europe, Russia. That means covering NATO country and Russia from east to west. Then that smoke is spreading from west to east. But people are fleeing from that country. That means from NATO country, Europe and Russia, to rural and African area to save their life. But more than billions people are died. Hundreds of large cities in NATO country or Russia are engulfed in massive fresh storm which burn urban area of tens or hundreds of thousands of square miles are burning and destroyed. All the buildings are collapsed. I saw millions tons of smoke from nuclear bomb fired rises above cloud in my dream into the stratosphere, where it quickly spread around the whole world and form a dense stratosphere cloud layer. The smoke will remain there for few years. That means it block and absorb sunlight. Then the smoke blocks more percent of the sunlight from reaching to the Earth's surface in the northern hemisphere, and less percent of the sunlight is also blocked in the southern hemisphere. The northern hemisphere will be larger, covered by smoke. So at that time people were difficult to live. The temperature was so cold. I saw in the absence of warming of sunlight, surface temperature on Earth become colder than they were. Of the last ice age, that means 18,000 years ago, at the height of the last ice age, the temperature of I saw in dream is the same as how many years, the life of how many years at the time either dinosaurs. It is the same as that with it of the last ice age. People are dying because of cold temperature. Because the sunrise is not reach at the Earth's surface. If the sun is not reach at the Earth, how can plant also survive? Plant is what live with what the sunlight. The sunlight makes what to prepare in order to prepare their food. Plants, they need what? Sunlight. For what purpose? To prepare their food. There would be rapid cooling of more than 20 degrees centigrade over Northern America, of more than 30 centigrade over much of Eurasia, including all agricultural region. It kills nightly, that means killing forest. It kills, that means that temperature As a result of that, smoke of nuclear bomb will kill more plants. Also, animals are what depend upon plants. They will die because they can't get what to eat. All the supermarkets are destroyed. So, because of that war, those huge tons of smoke in the atmosphere will cause minimum daily temperature in the largest agriculture region of the northern hemisphere to drop below freezing for few years. So we must understand this war is very difficult. We must stop. People also must know about nuclear bomb, and it is dangerous, and it is consequence. Growing seasons would be what at that time when I saw in the dream virtually eliminated for few years. I saw massive amount of radioactive fallout would be generated, and the spirit both locally and globally, not only Europe, but it is very risky to live in another also place. I saw people dying, gigantic ground. That means hugging cloud of toxic. That cloud have also what that means. The cloud will become toxic because what it contains smokes of nuclear bomb, of atomic bomb. Smokes would be released from the fire of atomic bomb, so that the cloud will be also corrupted. You must understand. I saw if I would be what impossible for many living things. That means living thing for living it will become what harder to survive the extreme rapidity and degree the temperature of the change in temperature and the precipitation combined with drastic increases in UV ultraviolet light, massive radioactive fallout. Then people are unable to grow food. People cannot get it at that time. No one can survive. Then people are unable to grow food. Most humans would starve to death. A mass extinction even would occur as I saw. Even human living in shelter, those who are saying we are building underground homes, equipped with many years worth of food, water and energy, everything will be what? Even human living in shelter equipped with many years worth of food, water and energy and a medical supply would probably not survive in the hostile war environment. The consequence would be what? Horrendous, dangerous, very dangerous. So I suggest everyone who hear my voice must share from north to south, from west to east. And also the war in Ukraine must stop. All the people, either you are children of Ham or Yafis or Sam, you must do good and don't use atomic bomb. It is not joking. While Westerners are now joking, from Russian side we saw what? They are serious. They will do. Okay? They will destroy human being because they are not joking. While Westerns are joking, this thing is very serious, so we must stop. Don't also help. That means don't kindle the fire. If you saw a fuel, don't put fire. Okay? But if your home is burning, do you bring to that fuel? Do you add fuel or water? you must find water in order to extinguish the fire. Otherwise, if your home is burning, now Ukraine is burning, and also you are adding what other fuels, weapons that will make what the war will be what expand. So as much as you can, you must stop. This is a warning for all of human beings. My dream will become. So we must pray. Thank you for listening.